The mother of alternative fact and witch who feeds off the energy of children, Kellyanne Conway is in the news once again. But this time it's not for stumbling through a sentence like Jason Belfort landing a helicopter. No, it's actually because she leaked her underage daughter's nudes onto her Twitter.
Also, pretty big content warning here for abuse.
Now, if you're not aware, Kellyanne Conway's daughter, Claudia, has been at odds with her mother for pretty much her entire life, and has used her social media to document past altercations and abuse from her mother.
Oh my god! What are you doing?
This culminated in a few days ago, Claudia posting proof of her mother's abuse to her TikTok.
Asshole, you beat the shit out of my daughter. I can get you taken out of here today. Stupid ass thing you always say. Grateful bitch. And since you're lucky your mom's pro-life. Fuck you! I thought it was over! It's over! I thought I was following you, dumb. You're fucking immature. Before you get it all over the sheets that I cleaned.
Can you stop?
So some people are claiming that this might be an act of revenge porn by her mother. At this point, the police are involved, abuse is clear, and yet no one appears to be actually helping Claudia. She's even communicating to her followers in Morse code. Because things have escalated quickly once it was verified the picture was real.
That's real, and so here's what I guess happened. The pictures were months ago, and I'm assuming that when my mom took my phone, anytime she's taken it, because she takes it all the time, she took a picture of that. So that was on her phone. And I guess she accidentally posted it or somebody hacked her, but nobody would ever have any photo like that. Ever. So Kellyanne, you're going to fucking jail.
But how did all this come to be? How did one of Donald Trump's dumbest cabinet members, which is like being the most irrelevant member of Smash Mouth, end up in an internet flame war with her own daughter, leaking her nudes like she's 4chan? I guess. Let's explore it. Kellyanne Conway was a former campaign manager for Trump and then served as a senior counselor for the administration. Now, while Claudia has alerted CPS and the police about the abuse from her mom, it's Kellyanne's status and connections that have led to the police doing absolutely nothing.
Knife, New Jersey did a full investigation, no finding. CPS, Washington, D.C., full investigation.
Yeah, they work for you, cunt.
Are you calling someone to evaluate her, or do we have to call someone to evaluate her? Alright, what is that?
Such power. The police just asked the rich ass mom if she's gonna call someone to evaluate the abuse or if they should. And the mom goes, no, I will. Like,
Well, at least nothing to help Claudia, including a police officer taking Claudia's phone and turning off her live stream.
On you and for what? For this. One whole...
fuck.
The cop just hung up.
In terms of what can be done, there's nothing that can really be done. I've tried everything. My parents are too powerful and nothing happens.
It's clear to see from just watching a few seconds of Claudia's TikToks that the situation is clearly abusive and toxic.
You only knew what people thought of you. You don't know. Because they know you've got other problems. It'll take you, by the way. The only place that'll take you! That you weren't going to post about your family anymore. You just lie to everyone, and everybody sees it. Everyone sees it. Grateful bitch.
In this clip, Kellyanne calls her daughter an addict in front of the police just for trying to document these fights on her phone.
Because you're an addict. You're a phone addict. They see it. Now they see it.
Mom, you can't compare addiction to being a teenager being
You're
on
a
a
phone
phone.
addict. Listen, if you look...
I'm an addict to what? You can't compare this to alcoholism or being...
Imagine abusing your daughter and them using their phone for help and then you're like, oh, you're an addict. We're sending you to a psych ward.
And of course, Kellyanne doesn't think that she's abusive at all. But their relationship has been rocky for many, many years. At 12, Claudia actually started a Change.org petition to get her family to not move to DC when Trump got elected. And it led to this absolute gem of an interview.
Now, what is your name?
I'm Claudia.
Claudia. How old are you, Claudia?
I'm 12.
Okay, tell me about Washington. Do you like living here? Do you like living here, girl?
No.
Kellyanne Conway is so goddamn pissed. With things clearly tense in the Conway house, Claudia has been trying to get herself emancipated for almost a year officially. And I can't blame the girl for needing to get out of that situation. Kellyanne must be a nightmare to argue with, and Claudia actually holds herself together pretty well for a 15-year-old. But Kellyanne is a master at arguing. Fox produced an entire video about how Kellyanne is S-tier at dodging questions and warping conversations.
With any question, she is looking for an opening to take it somewhere else, especially if she can paint the administration as the victim. She's listening for concepts that she can latch onto and go on offense.
This is Conway's bread and butter. She hears a keyword or concept she can use, repeats it to sound like she's answering the question, and then introduces a total non sequitur to trip up the host. It's like really bad improv. Watch what Conway does when Chuck Todd backs her into a corner about the size of Trump's inauguration crowd.
Look, alternative facts are not facts. They're falsehoods.
Chuck, do you think it's a fact or not that millions of people have lost their plans, their health insurance, and their doctors under President Obama? Do you think it's a fact that everything we heard...
Oof, Conway.
How about earlier this year when she lied to her family about having COVID, infecting all of them?
She got a test at the house, said it was negative. It wasn't. She was at the SCOTUS nomination with all those people that tested positive, and she wasn't wearing a mask. And I said, and I got mad at her earlier, and I was like, well, why weren't you wearing a mask? She was like, it was outside. It's fine. It was outside. So this adds to the list of why I fucking hate Republicans.
And I rather enjoy Claudia's content. She's described Trump as a horrible person, Ted Cruz as disgusting, Mike Pence as a closeted homosexual. All of these sound pretty spot on to me. Now in October, Kellyanne Conway announced that she was going to be leaving the White House to spend more time with her family.
Fuck you! I thought it was over! It's over!
Yeah, I think they liked it more when you were at work, dude. From this TikTok early on, it's terrifying how quickly Kellyanne can snap into her big creepy Joker smile for the cameras. Wow, this woman looks like a complete sociopath. I wonder if anyone would agree with me.
I think my mom is like a sociopath. If I'm just gonna be honest, like she has no compassion for my feelings or anything or nothing.
And I was almost hesitant to make this video as Claudia hates the media talking about her.
I know that CNN and Fox News and whoever else, I know you're all watching this right now. Hey, I know you little journalists and reporters are watching a 15-year-old girl TikTok live in your little offices. It's kind of weird. It's really, really weird. I hope you know. It's really, really weird.
However, since she's been asking in code for help and for the word to be spread, things seem to have escalated quite a bit since that last video she made, so I think it was appropriate to make this.
Today. You go to jail. You just said that. Because you posted a nude photo of me. You just said I should go to jail. You just said Bill.
Let me speak to you for a minute.
Also, I'm not the Washington Post sending armies of boomers to bully her.
Of course I'm on the Washington Post. Of course. Because they don't care about a 15-year-old girl's mental health or well-being. Not at all. They just post it so I can get bullied on social media. So that boomers can bully me.
So please, if you made it this far in the video, please try to retweet her hashtag or spread some of her own videos. Hopefully with enough attention, Kellyanne would actually have to answer for some of this abuse. Because right now she's just claiming that her Twitter account was hacked or something. I want to thank my Patreon patrons. These are my first 3 ever, and they're all big and strong and sensitive boys. And if you'd like to be one too, you can support my Patreon in the description. Or for free, you can hit the subscribe button or join my Discord to tip me off to other videos or topics I should do stuff on. Oh, look! This is a great opportunity to leave a comment or watching more of my other videos. You could do that. I love it when you guys comment. We can talk about stuff. This is great. Thanks for watching, guys.